contribute. You got to find a good cause, give it all your might, give it all your attention, and create a legacy. Not just the whole trip of life is not just about making money, but it's about giving back and contributing. So I want to take time to share with you the 12 steps to success. These are steps and stages in life you'll go through, along with some skills you have to acquire. Pretty simple. Number one, you got to get some good education. We're not talking academic and professional only, but also financial education. Number two, you got to have a good job. Get a job with a career in mind to build a business, to build something out of your life. And number three, acquire leadership skills. Number one, you got to know technology. That's the future. That's what we're dealing with all the time. Number two, you got to know marketing. Number three, you got to know operations. And number four, you got to know finance. I also want to tell you 1, 2, and 3, getting the job after the education and getting the leadership skill will get you to really the first segment of life completed. The second part, which is stage number 4, is you got to start saving. Having cash reserves is very important. With a job, you can have 401k program, you can start a Roth IRA program. Very powerful, extremely beneficial for you when you start saving. Number 5, you got to build credit. There are 2 types of credits you can build. You can build a personal credit and you can build business credit. You build business credit by actually setting up a separate company with a separate tax ID, and you start acquiring credit cards, just from simple gas station credit cards to department stores to regular Visa and American Express, etc. Personal credit card and business credit card. You can even build a huge credit card lines by using some cards a little bit, then stopping, using another card a little, then they actually woo you by asking you to have more credit, etc. One of the biggest things you can do with credit is you can even get some money, go deposit it in a bank account and get a CD. When you get that certificate of deposit, you can use it as collateral right there at the same bank you just opened the CD at, and you can borrow against the CD 100% collateral. This way, if you do it with 5, 6 banks, you will build credit because they will notify the credit bureaus, whether it's personal credit or business credit like Equifax business credit, Dun & Bradstreet for credit. They will report that you're actually paying on time for the loans they gave you against the CD. And 6 months later, just go ahead and pay off these. We train people on how to build credit. Even foreigners coming to the US, we show them how to build credit lines up to $1 million in less than 7 months. So stage number 6, now that you actually got in the education, got the job, learned leadership skills, started saving and build credit. Number 6, most important thing is use those credit lines and start flipping assets. You got to buy and sell assets. You can buy and sell businesses, you can buy and sell stocks and options, or best yet, you can actually buy and sell properties, residential properties. They're the easiest to do. If you focus on an area, you know exactly how the values are working, what's happening in the neighborhoods, etc. It doesn't require a lot of skills. You can take small classes, seminars, and learn how to actually buy properties below market and turn around and sell them. You will build a nice cash reserve for yourself. And number 7, you got to learn to reduce taxes. If you don't reduce taxes, they will eat up 1/3 of your income. You can work 1/3 of your life less if you learn how to save taxes. And there are programs, for instance, if you make less than $160,000, you can just have a CPA, qualified CPA, go with you and teach you how to set up properly. If you're netting $160,000 and showing that in your taxes, for example, for your business, you'll be paying about $50,000 in taxes, if not more, in states like California and New York, like you heard Mr. Forbes say. And I got to tell you, I have programs that we use the Congress with the decree from Congress for 20 years where you can pay actually less than 10% taxes. If you're netting $160,000, I'll show you exactly how you're actually netting $150,000. And you don't have to, that's after tax. That is an incredible program. And if you're making even more, like you're a large conglomerate, there are taxes that you can actually drop your taxes less than 10%, even on millions of dollars in income. Very important, stage 7, reducing taxes. It can accelerate your returns, compound the results, and cut your life work maybe by half. Number 8, now that you've flipped assets and you reduce your taxes, you got to learn how to buy assets to hold them, so the money works for you. You can buy commercial buildings. These are the best. There are a special type of properties called triple net, where the tenants come in and they pay you the lease net of tax, insurance, and maintenance. Companies like Walgreens, Jack in the Box, etc. You will learn how to find empty single-tenant buildings and how to actually work with these tenants to bring them into the large buildings. Anybody can actually get into this. It's not too complicated. CMREI.com, we do a lot of training on it, and there are many companies that can help you and show you. Many brokerage firms can guide you there. Now that you actually are holding assets, the next stage is stage 9 in life. You got to get asset protection. Simple ways to actually eliminate the equity. It's not too complicated, it's not expensive, and you can learn how to do credit lines and strip your equity completely. So if anybody trying to sue you, they see that there is no equity, they don't come after you. First step for asset protection is get good insurance. Second step, get umbrella insurance. Third step, don't show equity. Many ways to do it. Number 10, get a good retirement plan using life insurance. Today, insurance business has completely changed, and you can actually get these insurance companies. You can actually fund the insurance. A portion of what you're paying goes right there for life insurance coverage. So instantly, God forbid something happens to you, you get a huge payoff, and a big portion of what you're paying goes right into the umbrella, if you will, of the investments. They invest your money in indices, in maybe real estate funds, etc., and your money can compound tax-free. Yes, I said tax-free. And listen to this, you don't have to die to get a benefit. You can borrow against these insurances and start enjoying life, and when you borrow, you don't pay taxes. Phenomenal programs for retirement plans. They are the best out there. Number 11, become an expert. Now that you've learned all this, you've done all these steps to success, write a book, go teach. That's why I created CMREI.com. I wanted to go and help people and teach. So I'm privileged to be here to be able to teach you and show you that there are ways to actually not get stuck in stage 2 with a job, or in stage 5 just saving and saving, or in stage 8 just building credit, etc. So I want you to understand there is a way out there. You can become an expert, you can teach others. And number 12, which is the final point in the 12 stages of life to success, is contribute. You got to find a good cause, give it all your might, give it all your attention, and create a legacy. Not just the whole trip of life is not just about making money, but it's about giving back and contributing. We as human beings need growth and need to contribute. And when you put these two together and follow these steps, you don't get stuck in one of them. You constantly see the next one and move forward and grow. I want to thank you all for your time. I want to thank you for your attention. I hope to see you in one of my private events when we do live events. And you can go and see me at cmrei.com. Thank you all and good luck.